So, finally, the wait is over. Sony has surprised us with the official release of their PlayStation 5 controller on their Twitter account on April 8th. So, guys, this is me, your gaming geek. Welcome back. One of the biggest change in this controller is going to be its name. It has been changed from DualShock to DualSense. Let me give you a quick overview of this DualSense technology which they have used in this PlayStation 5 controller. Until last generation, we have seen DualShock technology which has been used in PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 controllers. Basically, it has a vibration motors which are present inside it which kind of gives you a shock while playing games. So let me give you a simple example. I hope most of you guys have played GTA 5. So in a GTA 5, when we meet with an accident, there's going to be a kind of vibrations which are produced by these vibrators which give you a shock. So it is termed as dual shock. Now they enhanced it and have taken it to a next level and converted these vibrations into haptic feedback, which they termed it as dual sense. As in the name, it indicates sense. This technology shows an effect on your sense. Like when we drive the car on a mud road, it shows a different kinds of sense on your hand, which will be generated by the controller. And while you drive the car on a normal plain road, there's going to be a different kind of sense produced by the controller. Like you can distinguish between one terrain to another terrain. Next major enhancement is in the change in the L2 and R2 as they are cooperated with adaptive triggers. So let me explain about this adaptive triggers. When coming to the normal PS4 controller, the L2 and R2 work as just normal triggers, but it is not the same case in DualSense 5. Let me give you a simple example. We have used bow and an arrow in most of the games. So what we generally do is hit and press L2 and R2 for the using of bow and arrow and it creates vibration from the controller. But in DualSense 4, these adaptive triggers have hydraulic motors which are present inside it, which creates a kind of a tension while we use a bow and arrow, which makes us feel like we are really using it. And these tensions vary from weapon to weapon. Like in a normal pistol, there's not going to be a lot of tension. Like we can generally hit and hold the R2 button. But when coming to some powerful weapons like snipers or heavy machine guns, the power of the trigger will be more. It makes you really feel like you're pressing the trigger of the gun. So this is about the adaptive triggers. The new DualSense 5 controller resembles me of the Xbox controller in terms of its shape due to its curved surface, and Sony has even quoted that they have tested this controller on different kinds of hands. So let's see how well the controller is going to feel good in the hands. I don't know how many of you guys agree with me, but when it comes to comfort, the Xbox controllers are the best. That's why the most of the current generation controllers do resemble like the Xbox, like Google Stadia, Nintendo Switch, and now the DS5. Now the next change is going to be in its microphone. Now the DS5 controller has an inbuilt microphone which allows you to chat while playing in a party or while playing an online game. But it is better to have an headphones for further and long duration of games. And the next major update is that there is no longer the share button present on this DS5. Yeah, the share button has been removed and has been replaced with create button. And basically the create button and share button features are the same, but this create button has some extra features as Sony quoted in the blog. Sony has also mentioned that they would be telling more about this create button and its features in the future. The next major update is AI. Yeah, you heard me right. It's artificial intelligence. Sony has quoted that it is developing a artificial intelligence for its upcoming PS5. It's going to be same like Google's Alexa and Siri, which helps to jump between apps and help the gamers when they are stuck at a particular level or a boss to complete it, and offering other various features also. Now the next change is going to be the light which is present behind the PS4 controller is now shifted to the trackpad. And while coming to the trackpad, there are no like further improvements done for it. And the trackpad is the same. There are no new features added to it. The next point is the battery. Though this controller has a lot of latest hardware packed into it, the main thing for it is going to be its battery life. Sony has quoted that this DualSense controller has a strong battery life and it comes with a rechargeable battery present in it. One of the next and most important feature is that now finally this controller is going to be charged with the help of a Type C, which is one of the best USB ports present in the market. Sony has also quoted in its blog that their hardware engineers have worked a lot to make this controller feel lighter than giving it a bulky feeling. So that's it for the video, and this is all the information about the latest DS5 controller. I hope you liked this video and found it productive. If you guys like this video, do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. In case if you guys didn't like my video, do hit the unlike button and comment in the comment section below why you guys didn't like my video so that I can improve myself. So until then, signing off, your gaming geek.